How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. We're getting right back into the thick of it with combat today in Windfall. I believe this is our third episode of Season 6, and I'm very excited. We have a couple of announcements to get through right out the gate, however. In the first and the foremost, we have the amazing sponsorship known as the Modern Artifice, a phenomenal being. Giuseppe has many hats, but one of them is artisanal dice making, and you definitely should go check them out. We have a command for it and everything. Use the long shot discount code for 10% off and a little bit of extra cash in my pocket. I will use it to buy more dice. Modern Artifice is phenomenal, and we're currently cooking up a couple of ideas for some long shot dice. And Modern Artifice has also done some really cool stuff to help like save the wolves, and is making like dice with actual wolf hair in it and stuff like that. Phenomenal artist, phenomenal being, wears many hats. Can't shout them out enough. There's also Heinefall coming up, a 5-day LARP event in November 6th, I believe it is. And I'll be there. It's going to be really fun. It's north of Austin in Texas. And that's coming up that's right around the corner. Other things. If you enjoy these episodes, these D&D episodes, feel free to head over to the YouTube and get caught up on the 3 weekly streamed campaigns we got going on, as well as the previous summer series, of which 3 members here have run a summer series over the years. Now I got a cough. Go figure. That was good. All leading up to this. Yeah, and do be sure to head over to the Discord and get in on the bingo. For that, I think that's it. Let me get the recap going. Our party finds ourselves in a fallen city. So sorry. They're looking for a blood elemental that they know the cult Lurin is in search of. They're trying to beat Lurin to the punch. The Lurin cult believes that if they can get this blood elemental, they can open the door to a mirror-like dimension so that the flayed man might walk among us. This flayed man has been the source of a lot of problems for the party. For now, we're fighting these fallen, mutated, maybe undead angels. And let's go to the party. Sia, would you like to start us off?
Hi, I'm LunaWolfSpirit. Find me on TikTok and Instagram. I play Seek, a Storm player. Potentially ascending to godhood against her will. That's great. Figuring out as we go. Offbeat.
What up? My name is Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me on YouTube and TikTok and Twitch under those exact same names. I play Yester, the Bastard Hawthorne, who is doing his darndest to reconnect with his father. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. We'll see. Stop.
What's up, everyone? I'm Taco. I play Staw. I am Yester's daddy, and we are bonding closely. That's about it. Jared.
Yo, I'm Jared and/or Gene. Yeah, we'll see how the cult stuff goes. It's kind of, well, here because he needs to be, but also to crater what he can of this cult here, because they're causing problems. So we'll see how that goes. First, we got some nasties to eliminate.
And Offbeat, did you go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, is that everybody?
Yo, hi, I'm Jake, and I play Dodger. And sometimes I hit things with Eldritch Blast, and sometimes he even knows what's going on. But, you know, most of the time he's just like, oh, I might. Pew pew.
What's going on here?
That's on the t-shirt. Oi, mate. Pew pew.
Now that's everybody.
All right, let's get into this thing. Dodger, you're up first. You've got one of these strange angels, their wings gone, and now they're kind of almost like tentacles that are over bony tentacles that jut and move at weird angles. You've seen some horrifying abilities from them so far, and you know that they're pretty tanky. There's one right by you and another one 10 feet in the air, 30 feet away from you.
Cool. If I remember correctly, I popped Spirit Shroud last.
You did. You also dipped into a side little nook and cranny, and you kind of wedged yourself under some stone stairs, and you're kind of posted up.
It's
there.
really unfortunate that he's within range of my Spirit Shroud. For him. So we're gonna activate the old Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
Is this one look more beat up or less?
This one is more beat up. The other one is barely touched. Neither of them are what you would call bloody, though.
Focus fire, focus fire, murder it.
So I do the thing. He's hexed. Get
Okay.
hexed, idiot. And then I'm going to make sure that I'll come out of my little nook
Okay.
to where I don't have disadvantage. No
Sure.
disadvantageous rolls here. And I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Thrice.
This is the one that is deafened.
Perfect. That means he rolls at disadvantage for us, right? 'Cause he's
And
like-
you have advantage to hit him.
Yep.
Perfect. Now, if I just stop grabbing D12s, that would be fantastic. I don't know why this dice said the D12 is bigger than the D20, and it throws me off every time.
I hate that, actually.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh, Bowie, no crits. Let's see, it's
You can't hear it, but the
D&D
music
now.
is heroic.
I believe you.
It's beautiful.
12, so we have a 27, a 30, and a 29 to hit.
30 hits, 29 hits. What was the other one?
27.
27 hits.
Cute.
The party was able to determine last episode that these bad boys have roughly 250 HP and 20 and an AC of 20, which the party keeps chunking down to 18 with slow. No one is slowed right now, though. Augustus is taking a few hits. He's looking a little rough.
Here's the fun part where I get to remember how my class actually works. So it's 3d10. And then because of Hexblade's Curse, I add 5, so that's 15. And then I add 15 more because of the Eldritch thing. So that's 30, 42, 51 force damage.
Force damage. 51 force damage.
And then $29 for the Spirit Shrouds. I don't add the Hexblade's Curse stuff to the Spirit Shroud damage, right?
No,
I don't
only
believe
every
so.
instance. Every instance
Okay.
of damage.
That's what I thought. Okay. So 29 frost damage.
Okay. Frost damage. Cool.
Frost damage.
The
And then I'm
ice
gonna action
spreads
surge 'cause I'm a
across and it
fighter.
crackles and begins bleeding.
And I actually remembered that I have this skill, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to hit him again.
Okay.
I swear I know how to play D&D, guys. I promise. There's a 19, baby.
Let's go.
Nice.
That's a crit. That's a crit. Double those dice, baby.
Oh, man.
So there's the crit. I've got a 29 and a 25 to hit.
29, 25 both hit.
So then 30. $58 force damage.
Good God.
And then $43 frost damage.
The aura kicks off twice.
Sure
Hmm?
shot hits on every attack.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's why I said it with Eldritch Blast.
Well, how do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Good lord.
So I just like pop out. I would say something to you, but I know you didn't. And I just blast him. And then the first one like freezes his chest and kind of up its neck. And then the second blast shatters it.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, this was one that was deafened and already taken some damage. Okay, that's your turn.
I will. Who's kind of in the line of fire? Who's kind of.
That would be Jean. Jean Staw has taken is also kind of chilling out in the open. Everyone else has taken various bits of cover. Zelfir technically is still out in the open as well.
Who's taking the most beating?
Definitely not me.
I would
I've
say
taken a decent couple of hits. I'm at like 60 health.
Okay, I'll do with Yester and then go back to my hiding spot.
you scramble. You quickly move out into the road, and a quick dance happens, and then you get back into cover underneath the stairs.
Add 7 to your AC.
Oh, bless up.
Yes.
Bless up. 7, that's
Tasty.
a 28. It's a 28 AC now.
And is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Stop. Oh. Ah. Stop, it is your turn.
Huzzah!
One of the angels is dead.
Has the other one taken any damage?
He's taken a grand total of 19 damage.
How far away is he?
30 feet and 10 feet up.
30 feet, 10 feet up. Someone make the triangle. I need to know the hypotenuse.
D&D does not work on hypotenuse. It's only 30 feet away.
No, I don't care. I want to know.
The hypotenuse, you want to know? That would be
A squared plus B
900
squared.
plus B squared would be 100. So that's 1,000 equals C squared. So what's the square root of 1,000?
I'm figuring out my turn real quick. You do the math.
Well, I gotta turn my fucking calculator sideways. I don't know square roots.
I got you. 31.6.
Yeah, it's 31 feet away.
31. I'm glad we did that. That was very impactful.
That was needed.
I move forward 1 foot.
Okay.
And then for my next trick, I would like to. What? What's so funny? This is very serious.
It's super serious.
This is very serious stuff.
I like the idea that he eyeballs and then like plants 1 foot in front of the other, just at the right, nods, and then casts the spell.
I have to read a spell because I had to. I was like, oh, I hear noises in my house. Jenna must be home. And then I checked Jenna's location. I was like, Jenna is on the fucking freeway. What is in my house? The next, oh, it's only 1. That's so sad.
Oh my god, I'm
Alright.
the only person without long hair. Oh no, Jake, you got a cut.
Rip.
Rip.
Did you cut your hair?
I mean, it's by comparison. I've still got the kind of top knot
You
thing
just-
that I keep
I mean,
up.
you've got enough for a bun, so it's like.
I'm casting Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
23.
23 hits.
1, 2, 3, 4, D6. 15 radiant damage.
Okay, very good.
Whoever swings next attack roll has advantage.
Very good, very good. Yes.
Excellent.
Yes,
Star,
barely.
is that your turn?
Yes, also, friends, reminder. You have bless.
Still.
Hey,
We add D4s, right?
Sia, it is your turn. At the beginning of your turn, roll a D100 for me.
that is an 86.
86. Okay. You, over the duration of this turn, go ahead and seed in a realization that you are capable of flight. As your hair begins to...
Okay.
And what that means is that you just have a flying speed with your movement speed.
Okay.
No detriment to the action economy. Who's got the highest passive perception? Let's take a look at this.
Not I.
No, it is not you. Oh my god.
It weren't me.
Look, my passive perception is perfectly average, thank you.
As is mine.
Dodger. You
It is
notice.
me? What?
It is you, yes. It is you with a 15 passive perception. You notice the effects of what's happening to Sia, even though she's not particularly emotionally like angered, which has always been kind of the prerequisite to what we might call a manifestation.
So she's giving more control? Or it's
Kicking in on its own. And for the narrative of I don't think I want to ascend, this might be troubling.
Is there anyone that's like right near this thing? Like in
I don't think anyone's moved up, no.
I mean, I will, but
Yeah, but if I do something now, I'm not gonna blast someone.
Oh, gotcha.
She's gonna lightning bolt it at 5th level.
Lightning bolt at 5th level. I need a dex save?
Yep.
Question mark? $14.
Fail. It's gonna be 31 lightning damage.
Heard.
And while this happens, she like starts floating up into the air, like 5 feet off the ground, and is not presently really aware that this is happening.
Okay.
But she's gonna be 5 foot off the ground.
Okay.
Can I do? Okay.
Is it your turn?
Sparky hair, yes.
All right. The angel is going to take its blasphemous sphere. And after moving a bit to the side, hurl it down the way towards Jean. That is a 23 to hit.
All right, I'll shield.
Okay. And as the spear reappears in its hand, it's going to hurl it at Yester. With,
All right, roll it.
natural 20.
Yippity doo dahs. Silvery barbs, please. Roll it again.
What's the range on silvery barbs?
60 feet.
Okay. That is a 9 plus 14 to a 23, which your
Miss.
AC, I believe, is up to 28 right now.
Yep.
Okay. Failing that, you watch as it conjures this strange churning wave of unseen magic, but the effects of the magic are what you are easily seeing as this blast of energy comes shooting down the line. I need everyone who hasn't taken cover aside to make a dex save of 19. And that includes Sia.
16.
Fail.
We
What
have
kind of
bless,
save?
right?
Dex.
Bless.
Well, yeah, I mean, the
Oh,
blessing's
bless.
gonna help me,
Right.
but
And paladin auras.
Yes.
yeah. I've rolled incredibly low, so
Oh, hell yeah. Plus 4. 16 plus 4 is 20.
Nice. That's a save.
15.
you said it was.
15's a fail.
I've made it all the way up to 14.
Fail.
I feel like by how far my die roll has come to get to this point that it should be a success because we went from a 7 all the way to an 18.
Just not enough.
Saves was the save.
The save was 19.
Ah.
Let me. Okay. Okay. So everyone who failed takes 17. Hang on. 35 plus 17. That's 52. 52 force damage, half if you succeeded.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
It's not a wall of force. It is a many blendering blades of force that just churn down and along this way, even tearing up this strange stone of this city, which is the first time you've seen it take any damage whatsoever. All right, that's going to bring us to Gene.
Wait, sorry. How much damage did it do?
I think it was 52.
52.
Okay. Because I totally spaced out.
Also, Luna, you have inspo.
Real
From
quick, these things
chat.
aren't considered humanoid, correct?
No, these are monsters.
Okay, just making sure.
They were celestials, and I guess
Right.
they still technically are.
Just making sure I don't get a specter.
Well, I'm gonna move in. It's still floating, correct?
Yes. It is 10 feet off the ground. Yeah, that wall of destruction, just you check through it, you take the damage, and you move into action, moving up. Pelting down this road towards the fallen angel.
I am going to channel divinity and do an abjure. I'm going to attempt an abjure. An abjure.
I get 12
what
HP.
is that?
Thank you.
Who did that?
Not Audric.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
He remains
It
in
was
our good
Nordic.
graces for
Thank you,
now.
Nordic. That's an old taco fan, if I remember correctly, from back in the day.
So we need a whiz save of 18. Is it also considered undead, this thing?
No,
A fiend, perhaps?
it is a celestial.
Sure.
It's just in a horrid state.
Yeah.
Wisdom save, huh?
Yeah.
That's a 7.
Is it immune to frighten?
You're not sure?
Well, if it isn't, then its speed becomes 0, and
Okay.
it's frightened for 1 minute.
Okay. It is frightened, and it recoils from you as it alights back onto the ground and kind of leans away from you. Sorry.
I'll bet you are. And, did I? I don't remember if I threw up a spirit shroud or not.
I think we did get all of our spirit shrouds going last episode.
I'm missing a spell slot, so probably. I did write plus 1d8. Yeah, so I think I did. Okay. All right. Well, in that case, my turn's done.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Yester.
All right, there's one guy left,
Yep.
and is he still in the sky?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
He is
On the floor now.
and frightened.
I'm frightened.
He's frightened of me. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Well, you're in the target's line of sight, so that means I have advantage to hit.
Ah, there you go.
I'm going to. Really, for me to do, I guess. We're hitting it with saves, probably. I should maybe consider saving stuff. Dodger, thank you for that do-si-do. I give you Bardic Inspiration. You have a D8 for whatever you want for the next 10 minutes. I'm
nice.
going to swing at this thing. I have advantage to hit. That is a 19, so that is a crit with James the Gun.
Okay.
I am declaring sharpshooter on all of these as well.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Does a 21 hit?
21 just hits.
Excellent. I'm going to then spend a. I'll spend 2 fifths. And on my first hit, that's going to be a 2d10 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 10, and then an additional 1d8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that hit for the Divine Smites. Plus 21 per hit, so plus 42 total.
Oh my god, okay.
And is rolling. $87 plus 42. 129 damage.
Sheesh. Good lord. Well, it's bloodied. That's for sure.
Noise.
Good lord, dude.
Noise.
Noise. I'm gonna move back. I'm gonna move away from it and take cover.
Okay. How close did you get?
Got right up in its grill.
I'm gonna
Can
swing
attack
on
me if
you.
it wants.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Disadvantage because it's feared. And.
It's not feared from you though. Does that matter?
Nope.
I'm
doesn't
in
matter.
its line of sight.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a critical fail. I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Get out of here! Get out of here! I don't want to see your shit.
It weakly tries to rally itself for an attack and it fails miserably. That's gonna
I'm
bring
assuming it doesn't have Sentinel.
it does not.
Yes, he does. I do. I want to shoot it.
Okay.
Get him! Get him!
It's right.
Finish him off, Jane.
No big money here. How about a dirty 20?
Dirty 20 just hits.
Look at that. Alright. See how much damage I can do in one shot here. 20 again. 20 damage.
20 damage, heard. Still in the fight.
That is all.
I'm doing the math. All right. Okay. Augustus is going to unleash 5 shots. He's going to lean out from his hiding spot and goes, I fucking had it with these things. And just unloads the bullets, whipping around expertly the allies.
Doing that wanted bullet curving.
2, yeah. 3, 4. 4 hits. That's gonna be 8d6 plus 6. $27 magical piercing damage that they are not able to recover because he is using his weapon of certain death. I have a bonus action. I've already used my action surge. Okay. Without provoking opportunity attack. Okay. Excellent. That's going to bring us to Zelfir. Who's going to use Psychic Lance. Angel succeeds on its wisdom saving throw. Intelligence saving throw. Sorry, it succeeds on its intelligence saving throw. Rolled high. and is going to take half of 76. Dodger, you're on deck. Half of 27 psychic damage. Which brings us to Dodger.
All right. I get up within 10 feet.
It looks rough.
I'll shoot it.
Oh, okay.
In case that
Get him
wasn't
with the blicky.
abundantly clear.
Get him.
No fun advantage this time, right? Just regular.
Is the creature still frightened?
It is still frightened.
Yeah, you do get the good old advantage.
I get to roll 6 d20s instead of 3? Yes, I know. I was way too excited, Jeff. I'm sorry.
No, not at all.
It happens.
Excited is good.
Luckily for
Kill it.
you, no crits.
Kill it. End this random encounter.
We have a 29, a 31, and a 26.
All 3 hit.
Q.
It's got 246 damage to its 250 health pool. So, so unless you roll horribly.
No, I rolled pretty good. We're just gonna. Yeah, so same thing as before, because we're already at 40 something. So we're just gonna shoot it. It's gonna freeze, and then another one of them is gonna shatter it again. But this time it's its head. Because frozen brain matter sounds cool.
Hell yeah.
Hell
But it's
yeah.
frozen.
It shatters apart, ending our combat. In the lieu of combat, you pick up on what was originally a very quiet landscape of this fallen city. Now has picked up. As the sounds of gunshots die down, you hear other sounds of combat all throughout the city. Things, people yelling, people dying, these horrifying angels screaming. Let's get perception checks. As Augustus starts reloading his gun and goes, "That was a good fight. Well done," says to Yester. "Well done.
Yeah, you learn a thing or two when you're out on the road.
I hate these things."
Does bless count for ability checks as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
12.
Mind if I do?
Don't mind. If I miss
19.
my roller with my friggin' dice sucks. 11.
27.
27.
Easier to see.
Well, with the 27, gunshots, and you can tell that there's at least 4 different large-scale fights going on somewhere within the city, as well as countless other skirmishes of something has riled up these angels. Who's closest to Sia?
I think she's kind of solo right now
Okay.
because we all moved forward to the final mob.
See ya. It's not calming down. There seems to be lightning pouring out of you, kind of attaching to the sides of the buildings for a second, and then arcing outwards, touching down onto the ground. You're 5 feet up in the air, it seems to be ramping up instead of calming down like usually at the end of combat, where you kind of soothe your emotions, iron out your headspace and stuff like that, and a bit of a panic is beginning to rise from the lack of control over this situation.
Is Sia an elf?
Half elf.
You, god damn it. Do you have you can't, do you sleep or do you meditate?
Half elf sleep.
Yeah.
They don't have the elf magic can't put them to sleep thing?
I am immune to magical sleep though,
Why?
because I have the mark of the storm elf.
All right, have fun being a god. I can't help you.
Has somebody got an Ativan for Sia? She's freaking out.
Okay, so she's out of control. Is that what I'm hearing?
She's cognitive, she's lucid, she's
She just
but
can't
yes,
stop.
there is an outpouring of powerful lightning.
Yes, that won't stop.
That is arcing and starting to spread. The party watches as these bits of lightning arc down into the ground and into the walls around them, and it's starting to get a little closer.
I'm gonna
The radius
start
is growing, if you will.
putting on my ghillie suit.
Okay.
This girl needs an Ambien.
Thea is like starting to like heavy breathe, like, and her like eyes squeeze shut. She's trying to like stop it, and
Okay.
And it's just-
Make a wisdom check. With bless. What was that?
Guidance?
And guidance.
I need guidance.
My guidance is that I can't help you.
I rolled a 2.
Oh no.
You have inspiration from earlier?
I do. Let's use that.
Yo. Thank you, chat. I would have laughed if that 12 HP came down to the thing that kept him in the fight, Jake. The 12 HP I got from chat.
Oh, I mean, there's no way.
It's not even
'Cause,
close.
I had a bonus action attack after that.
Oh god.
So
The illusory bracers want to say hello.
yes.
Zelfir goes, "What is happening?"
Oh,
We're
calm
not
your
totally
pants.
sure.
I had a 15 on that wisdom check.
This is what we call
15 on that wisdom
anxiety.
check. You are trying to rein it in, and you are failing.
Do I have my ghillie suit on now?
Yeah, I'd say that you can quickly be putting it on.
How far away is she?
Sia? I want to say about 25 feet.
Like up?
Yeah.
Sia, are you
Sia,
from
mate.
this plane?
Can you get? Come on down now.
Close, come the sound of my voices.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you.
We're fine.
Yeah, what can you really do? We'll be fine.
It's all right.
We've
I
had
got the
worse.
ghillie suit. I should be fine. Just float lower.
I'm gonna slap 50 HP into my chest with my lay on hands.
Augustus
Okay.
goes,
That's a
be over
great
there.
idea. I'm gonna do the same.
She is very like shaking, but slowly starts to lower.
okay.
I'm gonna reach up and I'm gonna grab her hand.
Okay. So as she lowers down, everyone who's not wearing a ghillie suit needs to make a dex save. And Dodger, the ghillie suit, as we've established before, can handle a certain amount of negation before it is ruined.
Right.
17 on my deck save.
What's your
11.
spell save DC, Sia?
16. Sorry, paladins.
I'm gonna kind of pull her down in front of me.
Okay.
11.
11.
See ya. Look at me, all right? You can do this. I need you to take deep breaths. And I'm going to need you to look over there and just concentrate on what you see over here. I'm going to reach out my hand and I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Ooh.
Think about the rabbits.
Just think about the rabbits.
Just think about
I don't know
Ari.
if you can willingly fail the save,
You can.
but the creature will become incapacitated.
I'll say, see, if you don't look at them rabbits, you're gonna be seeing us from above. And I use unsettling words to minus a D8 from her next save to ensure this. -7.
You got to trust me, all right? Everything's going to be fine.
Okay.
Okay, so real quick, let's resolve the D20s, the dex save. What did you get Offbeat? I heard everyone else.
17.
17. And what was your spell save, Sia?
I don't remember how to calculate that.
It
If you're on D&D Beyond, just go to spells, and it will show you your spell save DC. Since this is lightning, I'm assuming this is cleric based, so it should be your wisdom
15.
one.
15? All right,
Okay.
so 16 is the DC in this case. It is scaling. Everyone who rolled less than 16 takes 33 lightning damage. Half if you succeeded in your dex save. Dodger, you feel the electricity, but there's no pain, there's no destruction. The ghillie suit starts to from the hands and the feet begin to glow orange a little bit. Sia, are you choosing to fail the save?
I'm gonna fail it. Sia's hand will, like, when Dodger grabs her hand, like, she'll, like, grab his hand back, and, like, she's, like, physically shaking, and she's like, okay. And she'll fail it and look at the hypnotic pattern, the rabbits.
All right. Oh, my music switched up on me.
Oh, everyone else, don't look at the rabbits. Everybody else, it's going to be so pretty. Shapes and colors.
Colors?
You are incapacitated, Sia. And you fall into a bit of a
France?
is it like a trance, or is it like a what's the incapacitated?
They are
look like?
charmed. They are charmed and incapacitated is what the rules say anyway.
I mean, it's called hypnotic pattern.
Yeah. Your mind kind of
Breaks.
spreads out. Feels like
She's hatching! The donuts!
And the lightning begins to abate. Dodger, you got 2 more charges in that
Ghillie suit.
ghillie suit.
Mites, I can't believe that worked.
Well, I'm glad it did.
And he kind of was just like making sure that Sia doesn't fall to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. See, you're incapacitated, and you're kind of posted up now, and you're kind of like with Dodger's help, kind of leaning / sitting as you slowly over time begin to return to your senses, and the lightning does not return.
Well, I'll be honest. We probably got to figure that out before we get into another big scrap.
See, I
Yeah.
can talk, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are no longer incapacitated.
Yeah.
I didn't hurt anyone, did I?
Oh.
Just a scratch.
Ouch.
Oh, shut up.
I don't know what happened. I mean, I can claim what's happening, but
Well, what kind of resources do we have to consult here?
We got the
We got
lighting the
Scythe.
Moon
that,
Lady.
yeah.
We got Jiminy. Was that his name? Feels like it's been years since we talked to him.
The cricket?
Who's
The
Jimmy?
tower guy.
Oh, Antioch.
And
Oh, his sort of nephew was Jeremy. That's what it was.
That's right. Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Good job. Good job.
I don't know. Anyway.
You can see the molten sand, Sia, where you had been floating, kind of turning to glass as it cools.
just looks at it for like 30 seconds and then pointedly doesn't look at it again.
The last thing you note as you pointedly don't look at it again is that it begins to turn red.
Does it also look like glass?
Mm-hmm. Like I said, yeah, it was molten and turns into like a glass that is red.
I walk up to one of the dead things.
Oh, excellent. Okay. You approach
I
one of these fallen angels.
I ignore it and begin ritual casting Liamon's tiny hut with it inside of it.
Okay.
La cucaracha. See you guys in 10 minutes.
So I guess this is what you've been up to, Dad? You've been fighting these angels?
Well, recently, yeah, but my travels have been in the east and in the south.
I see.
I didn't find these bastards until I came here. Mostly just been hunting down the Lurin cult.
Well, do you think these things are connected? These angels, the cults, any of it?
I think the angels have been here for some time. The cult has only been recently released upon this world once again. So if they are connected, it goes way back.
I see.
What do you mean, recently released?
I was there when they,
Who's there, man?
when they slaughtered all of my soldiers. It took days. We were in the shifting pales looking into some dwarven ruins. We found a library. And it's a little foggy, but we stumbled upon what I can only assume was some enticed fools who helped with some kind of incantation, some kind of summoning, revivication. I'm not sure what it was. But there was a lot of bats. There was a lot of bats, and we quickly started falling in number, and we got out of there, and they chased us. It wasn't until I got to Kraken's Rest, all the way to the south, that I stopped finding them, and so I went hunting, and that took me to the forests of the Emerald High, of the High Emerald. And that's when I learned about this flayed man. I did have to give up some of my memories for safe passage. The Fae
What'd you give
are-
up?
I don't know. But
Well, I'm glad you're all right, I guess.
thank you. It's been a time.
Well, what do we suppose we do now? Is there anything really to do at this point? We get that blood elemental right and we get out of here? Is that it?
I mean, it's the overall plan, but,
I reckon.
you know, kind of want to make sure Sia's alright before we move on.
I think we should take a rest. Be a good idea.
Fair enough.
Bubble goes up.
Save
I inspect
for,
the dead thing.
Okay. What was that, Luna?
Sia's gonna be like, save for not feeling well about what just happened. Magically I feel fine, but I don't know how to stop that from happening again. And as she's talking, she's gonna reach into her bag and pull out one of the candies that she has with her that her mom made and pop it in her mouth because she needs to not be freaking out right now, and it's gonna be one of the honey ones.
Oh. You have gained the ability, Sia, to sculpt your spells when you have control over them. Much like a wizard, you are able to make sure that your friends are not included in your AoE spells. And everybody gets a level up.
Let's fucking go. Yo,
That's what I've been waiting for.
that's what it's all about.
Not about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the level.
Star, you find something interesting in your investigation check. Well, let's see what you get on your investigation check as you look over this body.
Investigation.
This corpse. There's only one that's not shattered chunks of ice.
9.
9?
Uh-huh.
It's still alive.
Okay.
It is broken to shit. It is utterly decimated. But there's still that like chest raise of breath. But it is crumpled and it is silent. And it is coiled up.
Can I discern its type?
It is a celestial.
Okay. I get on the telephone to Sia.
Okay.
Sia, I'm gonna need you to come in the bubble.
Okay.
All right, I see you in a little bit.
All right.
So you step into the force bubble.
Oh wait, I don't have to touch my ear. You're in here now. All right, Sia, I'm gonna do a thing, and if it starts to hurt, I need you to like scream in 20 minutes. If not, cool.
I feel like if you do the thing and it hurts, I'm gonna start screaming immediately, not
Yes.
delayed.
Yeah. But it's just gonna take me 20 minutes
Oh, all
to
right.
do the thing. So
She's gonna stand there just with her arms crossed.
I see you in 20. I gotta do a little jig again. I'm gonna start doing my no dance for 20 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna ritual cast forbiddance.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. Anyone else doing anything in that interim of 20 minutes?
Well, might as well take a breather.
Yeah, Esther's just gonna sit down and just.
Yeah, we
Start
are at
munching
30
on
minutes
rations.
of inactive time.
At the
Find
hour
some
mark,
cover
we can
and
proc
just
a short
chill.
rest.
Find cover. We have the tiny hut.
Yeah,
And
but I
find
don't
and
know what
shoot.
he's got going on in there.
Might not want to come in here with us.
It's safe, I swear, as long
Yeah.
as you're not God.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, let's get in there and, I don't know, be nearby if we're needed.
The intensity of the dance increases the more people are there to witness.
Don't hurt yourself now.
For funsies, give me a performance check.
Okay. 13. Oh, yeah, 13.
Just not bad. Just not bad. Zelfir. The bard. Jean, I'd say, has been kind of keeping an eye on him. And you watch as he and looks at Dodger. His eyes roll back for a second and snaps back in, furrowed brows, and kind of looks to Dodger. And then comports himself. Puts on a more blank mask.
Well, you got something you want to say?
I'm sorry, me? No,
Yeah.
no, not at all.
How the hell did
Like
he get
you had
in
a-
the bubble? Outside, kitty cat.
Well,
Got him.
Disturbs my dancing. Okay, you can come back in. Let Gene talk to him.
Augustus looks at Jean, kind of raises an eyebrow with the pistol in his hand, raises an eyebrow with the gun in your hand, looks at Zelfir, raises an eyebrow again.
yeah, I'm not really sure. Just kind of come back with a not yet.
Kind of nods. Goes back to keeping an eye out on the surroundings. The sounds of combat all around are still continuing. 20 minutes passes up. Read me Forbidden Star.
Bum, 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 bum. You create a 40,000 square foot area along the floor that extends 30 feet into the air for the duration 1 day. Creatures cannot teleport into the area or use portals such as those created by the gate spell to enter the area. The spell proofs the area against planar travel and therefore prevents creatures from accessing the area by way of the astral plane, ethereal plane, Feywild, Shadowfell, or the plane shift spell. In addition, the spell damages types of creatures that you choose when you cast it. Celestials. When a chosen creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, the creature takes 5d10 radiant damage. When you cast a spell, you can designate a password. Beepus, a creature that speaks the password as it enters the area, takes no damage from the spell. I finish my dance and I do jazz hands and I point at C and I go beepus.
The fallen angel, the celestial on the ground, sizzles as it takes that damage.
5d10 radiant every 6 seconds. for a day. Da, 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 da.
Sia takes half that.
CSA beepers.
She like, and then beat this.
You missed it. You could have made her say her catchphrase.
Goodbye. Hey.
Ever dance with an angel in the pale moonlight? As the beepus word is spoken, that simmering pain dissipates.
What the hell did you just do?
I am cleansing this land.
The whole town's gonna be cleansed of the Celestials with this.
Yep. So all day they're gonna get ouchy every 6 seconds until they die or they leave, and I will stand at this. And I am my perimeter. My perimeter is me. I will stand here for the next 30 days and do this every 30 days, and then it will be permanent. If I do it if I do it 30 times in a row, it becomes permanent and it never goes away.
Cool. That's super useful, actually.
See you guys in a month.
That's a lot of time.
Not really. Yes, it's a lot of time, but I don't have the attention span for 30 days. I barely made it 20 minutes because of that damn cat.
Speaking of that cat,
Yeah, who is not in earshot right now.
Or he's outside the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
so he gave Dodger the old side eye for a second. His eyes rolled back,
That's the up eye.
looked right at you. So, do cats hate you, or
I mean, I thought I was going to work along with the fart. Wherever he may be now.
Fart is living fat and well, fat and happy at the at Stonks' old home. Just lazy, sitting in the sunlight, big napping. Doted on by the old lady who's watching over that place.
We go over and have a little chat.
Okay. You want to step over there and talk to him?
Sure.
All right. You step back out into the daylight.
Wait, have we had a long rest yet, or a short rest yet?
Party has taken a short rest.
And we leveled up, so like,
Right.
Bill. All right. You step out and you can see him. Looks like he's fiddling over a harmonica of some kind. He's like cleaning it out. She's getting the dust out of there.
Oh, I might.
Whoa. Greetings, Dodger.
What game you playing at?
I play a few games. We are known for our tricksy ways, we bards.
Oh, Gene says, give me the stink eye. No, I want to know what's it about.
Roll persuasion.
I forgot I have a +11 to persuasion, by the way.
Oh man, me too.
That is a 27.
charisma casters?
Let's get a look at you. Are you familiar with the woman known as Serafina?
Name rings a bell.
He starts rolling a like a cigarette. Offers you one.
I don't smoke anymore.
She has put a hit out on you.
Is she now?
Apparently, Lord Ramos is missing, and certain funds have moved around.
I mean, we were mates, so.
I did not know this.
We've saved his life like 3 separate times.
Oh my god. Hello.
He's
You'd
right.
think the
I don't
heels
know how
would
you didn't hear him.
pre-warn me
He's
of you coming along, but no, you are quite stealthy.
heavily armored. I don't.
True. Wait a minute.
I am approaching rapidly.
You can't hear me coming if I'm already there. Zoom. He kind of sees the two of you now and kind of one foot kind of steps on the back. I do not want any confrontation. It was simply
Well,
a
neither do
message
we.
that, oh my god, there's 3 of you now.
We don't know you very well, so we just take precautions in hostile situation.
I do not blame you at all. I simply want to assure that I do not have any ill intent at this time. We are allied against the Lurin cult, of course.
All right, but
Of course.
we got to ask the important questions now, right?
Of course.
Is there a bounty? How much? How much am I worth?
A bounty is public. This was amongst us. The College of Whispers is now to bring you in. Kill you if they must.
Oh,
Well, that's less sexy.
that's boring.
What
We
did
could
you
have faked
do?
my death and we could have split the fee, but you know, it's all right.
Many of us within the college are well taken care of. We do not have a need for funds. Until now, Lord Ramus was our primary backer.
Hmm.
Sounds like sounds like you need new employment. Come on, Ramus was your backer. That's it. If he was just your employer, it sounds like you have a new employer who would frankly treat you better. Serafina Capello's made a dumb move putting out that hit.
Serafina Capello has made a jump for power.
Yeah, a stupid one. The military changes. The person who owns the military is the one who, gets to make the decisions.
Indeed.
All
I
we
will
need to
admit these
do
are thoughts
is...
that I am also having.
Sounds like all that we really need to do is isolate Serafina through her bank account. After all, if Dodger's the one paying you guys, sounds like, well, formerly Ramus, now Dodger. Sounds
Until
like...
he's found.
Yeah,
Of course.
sounds like Serafina's kind of broke.
Serafina comes from an old family.
And if she wants to make her and her family their own faction, she's welcome to. But currently, as it stands, legally, Ramus is your employer, who gave the money to Dodger, making Dodger the employer of the College of Whispers. She has no standing.
You see a look of greed enter his eye. He goes, "You are right. You are correct. And frankly, this is a bit of an overstep on her part."
A little bit, isn't it? You know what I think?
She's trying to bring herself into the position of leadership.
Mm-hmm.
which
All
means-
she has is her political sway. She has no legal standing for any of this. I would argue.
This is true. But legality does not come into the matter once you have a secret organization that is moving outside the law.
Oh, but it does as soon as you put out a small bounty on the biggest arms dealer in the county. So, you put out a hit on Lord Ramus here and on Dodger here, and you do it in front of the constable of the king. All of a sudden, legally speaking, your little operation has grounds to be expunged if this happens. Or frankly, or you could pin this all on Serafina Capello and it all goes away.
I did never care for her.
All we have to worry about are the loyalists. There's always going to be people who are going to be more attached to Serafina. You have a chance to make a name for yourself, frankly, in a new order of things. Be loyal, be good. Frankly, why wouldn't Dodger treat you kindly?
What do you say to this, Dodger?
Sorry, what did you just say?
He agrees!
He goes, what?
I made us a business. Dodger, come here for a moment. Sidebar. Serafina's just made a really dumb move, all right? She's basically put a hit out on you on an internal secret organization, and we just let Jean know, who's the current head of, like, the police force for the king.
Baron.
This is literally illegal. So, this is literally illegal, and her only safeguard is the fact that the cops don't know about it. We can literally let the cops know and take her down, like, today. This is the easiest bust ever. However, I say we keep the resources of the Whispers bots and we just pin it on Serafina. We even have the perfect narrative. This is the... excuse me, sidebar, Zelfia? Excuse me, sidebar.
You and me, Gene, I guess. Hello, how are you? What's new with you?
Player characters only.
Player characters only. People with agency only. All right, so what do you think? So what do you think? This could set you up.
Not a bad plan.
Only thing is, we just need to figure out how to go about it. Serafina's given us a gift. Because if we just... all we need to do is tell Jean to take her down with this very compelling evidence. We could have Zelfia here as a whistleblower, or we could do this internally, as you're the one currently on the payroll of currently paying everybody, and we can legitimize the business that way.
We legitimize it. We keep the whisper bots, right?
Yeah, we can keep them. We can keep them. We legitimize it. We would have to spin it though. Some type of Ramus secret security force. An internal memo was sent by one Serafina Capello to try and assassinate the top arms dealer for the county. Thankfully, Jean Brigg, a noble investigator, managed to sniff it out before it happened.
I'm eternally grateful, of course.
Mm-hmm. I say this works. I don't... Zelfia, you're welcome back in the conversation.
Oh, excellent. Thank you kindly. It is a little more complex, I think, than you may initially assume, but if this is acted upon quickly, relatively quickly, we have a genuine shot at it. Now, to be clear, the College of Whispers is seeded into all of the other Bardic colleges, and they do not know. They do not have an allegiance to Lord Ramos. And only one college would have an allegiance with Serafina Capello.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have a secret police already. The Mind Fire. And you remember that faction of powerful individuals who were under Lord Ramos's paycheck, but were very busy dealing with the Deadweight Way. But they were known to come in and deal with things on his behalf, like when Lord Ramos's estate was under attack.
Can I make a history check? Because I'm almost positive that Serafina told us what school she
Sure.
mainly came from. Seven. Anyone want to help me brainstorm for his?
Yeah, I'll give you the help action.
What bard are you, Yester?
Yester is the self-taught College of Eloquence bard.
That's right, thank you.
But he did have a conversation with Serafina where she expressly told him what type of bard he was. Yeah, she was.
I've got it here.
18.
18.
That's better than a 7. Thank you.
Serafina Capello is a member of the College of Glamour, and has ties with the Myriad, which was the establishment within Windfall. It's kind of the headquarters or the headquarters for the College of Glamour specifically.
That's where the guy booped the piano, right?
Yes.
What a treat that was.
What a
show.
magical place.
Night to remember, be sure. Well, if memory serves, she was part of Glamour. So, would the loyalists be mainly there?
I feel like there'll definitely be glamour loyalists there, but there will also be loyalists within the faction of the College of Whispers themselves. They're not gonna like that. They're not gonna like the idea of some outsider taking over. They will like the idea of someone they already know taking over because they will think they'll be able to manipulate her. So I think if we can, I guess the answer is, can we somehow, I guess, convince the loyalists that are present within this faction that they'll be safer under your purview to help minimize a loyalist incursion?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Is your dad in hearing distance of this? Or is this still a sidebar?
Dad, I think Dad could hear it, and we trust him enough.
Okay, Augustus is giving you a weighted look.
I'm gonna come over and be like, what is it, Dad?
You've grown, son.
Yeah, tends to happen with time. You don't like this plan?
I don't pretend to know the waters with which you are considering delving into. So I leave that judgment up to you. I worry that you might be losing sight of the goal, and that's luring. We have to deal with this blood elemental. We have to deal with this cult. That, in my opinion, should take precedence.
Well, we're not gonna do this now. This is for later, so that we're prepared when it comes to when the hammer falls.
Your new cat friend there thinks it's pretty important and should be dealt with quickly, by the way he's saying it.
Well, then Zelfia can kick rocks. Frankly, the matter as it stands is we have a ironclad case to absolutely crush. Frankly, to absolutely crush.
Serafina?
100%. We don't need to rush this one. We can take our time.
All right.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If we go slowly and if we go patiently, our case gets stronger. The more time we take, the more thorough we are, the better we look. The fact of the matter is Serafina is doing something illegal, and we literally have a sidebar of the sidebar. Augustus, I don't know if you know this, but Gene is a man of the law now. A very high-ranking man of the law. And we just have a witness.
Lord Marshal.
And we have a witness pointing to Zelfir in the organization who just said out loud that there was an illegal hit on Dodger, a law-abiding citizen. That is an ironclad case to absolutely thrash Serafina. The method is how we do it.
I have no qualms with this. I simply wanted to make sure that we were keeping track of this blood elemental.
Oh, don't worry. This blood elemental will be dealt with. But
don't forget, Serafina was sweet on Seer. I bet we could use that to our advantage too.
that's true. You were putting the sweet on her, and she was falling for it. You still have that letter for those private music lessons, Sia?
How far away is the bubble? Is she still over there?
Yeah, you're about 20 feet off. You say this, Yester and
we all have a
Dodger?
mind link too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. Then you would suddenly that you were brought into this conversation.
What'd you say? Yes, sir.
Oh, don't you remember when Serafina and you were chatting it up on the train, and she offered you private music lessons? You still got that letter?
I do.
Perfect ambush material.
What exactly is going on? I only caught the note part. Should I come over there?
Yeah, maybe come over here.
While Sia's walking over, there's a moment of, now, son, you best make sure that she's down for this and not being pressured into it now. She's the only girl in a group full of very, very, very gung-ho men.
She can light me on fire if she wants to.
It's not about that. It's about making sure that everything's on the up and up and everybody's okay what's going on as we ruin everybody else's lives.
Hey, Sia, you can taser me if you don't want to do this. Cool. All right. So, also brave work from you, Augustus. It's a lot of good words about make sure she wants to do it. Don't you remember you fucked a prostitute to make me? You remember that part?
Oh, he slaps you. He's gonna slap you for that.
He's gonna try.
Don't you remember that? And you see the hand coming in.
He can try. I will shoot him. You better be careful.
Well, you're talking about your mama.
That escalated
You're being
quickly.
disrespectful to your mama. That's his lady. That is a 17 plus 8, 25 to hit.
Silvery barbs.
Higher.
All right, he hits. I'm gonna pull my gun and just point it at his throat. You strike me again, old man, I will put you in the ground.
Are we in the bubble?
Fucking there. Mm-hmm. You do that again, old man. You weren't fucking there. You care so much about that woman. Why don't you go back to the town that you left
And put her in danger like you did?
Put her in danger like I did. I was trying to save that town. What do you fucking know about it? You haven't been there.
I've been trying to save that town too, but you're not open to that.
Oh, and you're doing a great job of it. Clearly, you're doing
I didn't
fantastic.
drag you into this.
Oh, you know what?
You need to check yourself. You acting reckless.
Mm-hmm. How many men have you lost? We want to talk reckless? Ooh. But you take that giant 2x4 out of your ass. You want to talk reckless. Because I'll tell you something. I'm your genes that you neglected.
I should have been there for you.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't able to be.
Mm-hmm. So how about you quit fathering something when you or yourself don't abide by your own terms? You should check yourself too. You're out here in the middle of nowhere. Trying to go after a luring cult, fighting angels, and we saved your ass.
You still got the gun in his throat?
No,
I
pulled
cast
it back
minor
now.
illusion and make a ooh sound effect.
I pulled it back.
You see yourself right now.
I do.
Yes,
I'm fully
yes,
aware.
Losing friends is hard, but Stonks wouldn't have wanted you to see this.
I slap him.
Okay. Star comes out of left field. The bubble goes down. Roll to hit.
Hold on.
This is
hold on.
dramatic.
It just got spicy.
16.
Just hits.
All right. Hold on. Hold. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where the fuck did it go?
Finger of death. Oh no.
No, 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 no. Where's my divine smite? Where did it go? I get one of these per turn. I swear to God, D&D Beyond, you make me so upset.
What are you trying to make?
The Twilight Cleric gets a there it is. He takes 5 damage from my slap.
Okay. He's officially bloodied.
What?
He's been in a fight. He's been
He
along.
would have
You guys
already
have
been
taking
bloodied.
hits.
Bloodied
did a short
means
rest.
that would mean he has a total HP pool of 10.
No, you finally hit the threshold that he has been taking the hits. Now he's hit the point of threshold. He's got 184 hit points, but now he's down to
You didn't
half.
take a short rest?
Yeah, he should also get short rest, right?
Oh, I didn't do the short rest for him yet. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What was your name again?
That's Stonks' son. So you best keep some names out your mouth. I don't think you realize that you've messed up. You can't just come in here and start dictating, oh, you're being irrational, you're endangering people. You endangered people. You got them killed. You feel bad. Grow up.
They get paid to be in danger.
Oh, and that means you can sacrifice them when you wish? Because
No,
you
of
want to
course
go
not.
do
It
something?
means they signed up for it. You're talking about my wife.
Your wife? Oh, I didn't see no legal papers.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's a misspeak on the DM's part.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about your lady. Oh, your lady, who I spent most of the time helping. I was the one making the books work. I was the one hiring new talent. I was the one protecting the bar. All jobs of a father. Doesn't it sound like the jobs of somebody, who knows about money? I had to learn about it myself. I had to get lessons from Stonks about money. Yeah, you're right. That is your lady. And you left her.
To keep her safe. I don't have to take
Uh-huh.
this. This
To
is
keep her safe.
ridiculous.
Oh,
I
yeah,
remove him from the
He's
bubble
jealous of
trust.
because he was more of a father than he ever
Mhm.
was.
Mhm.
But that's just an outsider's perspective with its own bias.
The bubble slowly slides away from him.
Mhm.
He's no longer in the bubble.
You know what, Dad? Go get yourself killed. I'm sure it'll give you meaning or something. Don't come back till you want to be a dad.
Is that what you want? Really? Or are you letting anger speak?
I'm telling you that I don't think I want you to be my dad. Because I've kept you on a pedestal for my entire life while I was forced to raise myself. I looked forward every year to when you came back. But I realized when you didn't, the reason why you were gone so long is because I wasn't that important. So how about you either grow up, and I'll tell you this, Mama's proud to be a prostitute. So don't you slap me again for me talking about her profession.
And a damn good one at that.
Damn straight.
Interesting. Okay.
So, you go figure out what you want to be. I'm gonna go and stop the cult. And then I'm gonna go and save the town. And then I'm gonna go take care of Mom like I have my whole goddamn life. I guess you did it 18 days in the past 20 years.
He's got to look around. You can see that he's taken aback. And from his perspective, everything he's done is obviously justified, but that's his perspective. and it's what you're telling him is clashing with the walls that he's put up and the justifications he's put up and the logic of the situation of the 2 years that he's been trying to survive. I'm gonna keep hunting this cult. If you don't want me there helping you with that, if you don't want to come along with that, that's fine.
Well, good luck finding a lead.
He looks like he goes to say something and then looks at the gun he gave you and then nods. He's gonna turn.
You want it back, you can take it.
He's gonna turn and walk away.
Man, you see a guy once every year for 20 years, and you think you know him, huh?
And I think that's where we're gonna go to break. Oh man, that was intense. All right, we're back, chat.
I'm pissed. I'm fucking upset. This fucking guy.
This guy, how dare?
No, you know what he did? I think you know what he did at the beginning, when we started stream. He didn't say 3, and I kept my fucking mouth shut.
I stopped at
and then
4.
And then this motherfucker comes back in, and he says 3, and then I get in trouble when I say, "Well, where's the 2 and the 1?" He's like, "Well, it's the same ones every time." The fuck, it's the same ones.
I'm pretty sure I said 3.
No one pays as much attention to the countdown as I do.
You know, I
It's
thought
true,
there was
I
a
didn't-
longer gap than usual. I just wasn't paying close enough attention to like the number, but I was like, it's a long pause. I think that must have been it.
The transition video is longer as we come back from our seed. I got new stuff. Now when we switch from scene to scene, there's like this shimmering blood wave.
I'll shimmer your blood wave.
And that is an
Oh,
excuse to
dang.
give up on 3 and 2 and 1.
I didn't
One
even
of some
know I
of the
gave up
most
on 3.
important letters. Some would even say the first, second, and third most important numbers in the in our number system.
Yeah.
The
Also
most
numeric
important
language is what he was
numbers.
going to say.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, gotcha.
We got you.
As Augustus takes his leave, throwing the sack over his shoulder and stepping off into out of sight, Zelfir kind of looks to Yester, looks to Dodger, who had kind of stepped in as well, and Jean.
What are you looking at?
A whole lot of not of my business.
Excellent. Glad. So, Blood Elemental, take us to it.
I'm pretty sure that was Augustus that knew where we were going.
That was you.
I knew where some of the gangs were.
Wasn't it your friend who knew the way to get to who knew the Lurin cult's headquarters
Who
where
is
they
also
had the Blood
gone.
Elemental? So you're telling me that my dad has been fighting angels for 3 weeks, months, years even apparently, knows where the Blood Elemental is, but your partner who saw it did not communicate to you where its location was? If that is the case, I should shoot you dead for being a fucking moron in my presence.
All right, Yester. Might need to take 5, but
I
All
slapped
right.
the cat.
Now, if that is the case, I'll give you an option to maybe reclaim your intelligence by telling me and helping us find where your ally is.
Would you like me to scout ahead then?
I
No.
would like for you to stay here and lead us to him.
I shall do my best.
I produce a collar and a leash.
What is happening?
Just a
I
soft.
don't think we need to do that.
I put them away. I pull out a backpack and a leash.
Unless that leash is for you, I don't know what you're getting at.
Yeah.
I both do and do not
You know,
want to know why
actually,
you have
that-
those so readily available.
That might not be a bad idea to put on Sia in case she floats. We can pull her back down.
Now he's sinking with peanut oil.
Zelfir. Well, let's do this first. Taco, you were investigating more of the corpse.
I just needed to know what type of creature it was, so I knew what to
Okay,
kill.
so
in
we've
a,
dealt with that.
40,000 square feet.
Zelfir, is everyone good on the level up?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yerp.
Okay.
I am now alert.
Oh. Zelfir begins heading upward the direction that the party was already going. And is going to make a survival check. Oh, thank God.
Dies immediately.
Yeah. After about an hour of travel, the sounds of combat begin to die off a bit all around. There was 4 large-scale battles being dealt out, and those seem to start petering out. You come across one of these battles. It is heralded by many, many dead bats. And as you step over these dead, bloodied bats, you look into this kind of more open area that's less densely populated by these buildings. And you can see what looks like a 3-way battle between the Huffers, one of the gangs. Sorry, the other... Jeff, come on. You had this. The Grafters. And the Lurin cult. And these fallen angels. Let's get a perception check from the party. And a stealth check.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Dang it.
Fucking, what's it called? Piss without water?
Pass without
Stealth.
trace.
Anyone?
Nope, that's a druid spell.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Well, I got a 7 on that stealth check, but a natural 20 plus 2, 22 on the perception check. So
Yeah,
I'm
my
going to
perception
see.
is hot garbage. Oh my god. I've not rolled above a 5 all night.
Oof.
That sucks.
Try the 3rd dice. That's not true. I got some shots in earlier. I just forgot.
I was angry, and there was no reason. It's okay. He's a little mad.
I got a little passionate. All right.
22 for stealth, 25 for perception.
Okay.
7 for stealth, 21 for perception.
Guys, what are we
I got a-
doing?
7 and a 5.
I got a 17 for sneaking with
Oh, sorry.
disadvantage.
A 7 and a 6.
Okay.
Important clarification. My +1 dex.
I have +2 dex. I don't know why it's +8 stealth.
Give yourself proficiency in stealth.
I am proficient in stealth.
Well, there you go.
Also, I rolled a 10 for looking.
The grafters seem to have come out on top, and you watch as some of them seem to be in a disagreement. One person with fistfuls of dead bats, and what seems to be the leader of this particular group kind of arguing back. They look a bit bloodied. They look like they've been in quite a fight, and each and every one of them have been augmented in some way. One of them... Does everybody here know what grafting is? Like in Elden Ring?
Yeah,
Flesh
or like
craft?
plants.
Yes. Multiple arms, multiple legs, twisted, nasty looking. One person seems to have a stomach, have a mouth where their stomach is. Another one seems to have literally eyes on the back of his head. And they don't look very pristinely done. This is it's patchwork. It's disturbing and gross to look at. You can see that there's maybe 15 grafters in this area, picking apart the bodies and trying to see what they can scavenge.
Seem to have won overwhelmingly.
They're the winners here.
I don't suppose any of y'all know how to talk to the dead.
Star?
Dodger?
Hold on.
Sorry, I can only talk to the ones I've killed.
And I can only bring them back whole cloth.
Well, I mean, if we got no other option, we can scoop up one of the luring boys.
I guess.
Tie him up, bring him back, ask him some questions.
All right. Let's go grab one. Are there any bodies that we have easily access to, or the grafters?
What's
to
the sight
present?
line looking like? How easy would it be to sneak over there and grab one?
The closest
I mean, it's not going to be
corpse-
me, I'll be honest.
the closest corpse is a mangled luring cultist, and you can see one grafter with a long knife slowly getting rid of bits and pieces. You can see the skin being peeled back and being tucked away for use, and other parts and members.
Members.
Yeah.
Bits and pieces, bits and bobs, if you will.
So, and members, I'm hearing as well.
Sure.
Hey, you said
Which
it
is
on
a-
me.
Wasn't my
Which is a
intent, but
very-
we're here now.
A very particular bit and bob.
A bit and two bobs, if you will.
A bit and some change. You can you that is
Probably
the
want
one
to try
that
and
might be able
get
to
one
sneak up in.
for humane reasons that has most of its bits left,
The grafter
including
has
members.
one additional arm over attached to the shoulder blade in the back, and kind of reaching over and assisting holding the bag as he slowly keeps cleaning away at this vampire. The rest seem a bit farther out in this big kind of open area. You can see a well that a fountain that isn't working, all made of this same stone that Sta found out was created of the stone that was harvested from the previous moon.
All right.
Who's it gonna be?
Well, what do we say? Should we just try and scare off this grafter here and
Alerting
What
him would
are-
alert the rest of them if he manages to cry out and gain attention.
I could get naked.
You could get naked.
Would
I
would that actually help us in this situation?
It scared you guys, except for Dodger.
I don't know.
He makes a good
Scared
point.
was the
Get
right
naked.
word.
I don't think
I start
that's
taking
a
my shirt
problem
off.
they're gonna have.
I don't know that you want to show
They're-
the people who want your parts what your parts
Yeah.
are.
My shirt is off.
Oh,
They're
God.
also taking body parts from people, so I don't think nudity is gonna affect them in any way. And Gene is very right that don't show it off. Secondly, I can use thaumaturgy. I can't say that.
Thaumaturgy.
Draw them off.
Press digitation.
What about digging taters?
What about I could just shoot him. Could just
Guns are
outside.
loud, yester.
Do we want a fight or do we want to try to get in and out?
Well,
I could go for a burger.
stealthy.
Don't think that's gonna happen right now. Stop. I'm sorry.
These are trying times.
I mean,
Is there an alternate? Who's turning where? Is there another way to go?
then an all-out fight with 15.
We could.
Well, I mean, he's
move
in front
on.
of us. What if we went left?
Yes,
What about
we
you?
could-
You're
we
a
could move
sneaky bard.
I'll pull out the backpack and the leash again.
No, not that. You got any tools in your belt to get over there? Maybe a cheeky invisible? Or...
Yes, I do have a few tools and tricks. I can be stealthy as he starts taking off his armor.
See, this guy gets it. I start untying my
Ideally.
shoes.
We want to.
You're
We want to
both
get
back off.
in there, get a mostly complete corpse,
Okay.
and out without alerting anybody. That's the ideal.
Let's see what I can do. And he's going to move out of sight. And there's a moment where the grafter gangster kind of just starts looking around.
Question.
He's gonna, yeah, what's up?
I was just gonna ask if Sia could hold an action to use thaumaturgy to make a
thing.
sound on the other side.
Sure thing. He's gonna look up and go, what was that?
Must have been the wind.
And he's gonna get up and he kind of walks off to one side and starts looking around. And as he does, you said you need the whole body?
You want a corpse with more than missing, like
Okay,
more
okay.
more body left
Okay.
than missing. Otherwise, it's just welcome back. Dies of shock.
Mm-hmm. You see
Missing.
particularly
portions of your body.
a particularly large cat, maybe akin to maybe more of a mountain lion, is going to dart out, grab the kill, and start dragging it away. And the grafter is gonna go, ah shit, and he's gonna pull a gun out, think better of it. And go start rooting with another corpse. Eventually, Zelfir reappears, corpse over one shoulder, stealthily.
Nice work. All right. Well, now that that's done and over with,
Let us make some distance, yes?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
He guides you farther uphill, and soon you find yourself in a small building where you can easily see a lot of different angles of approach. And Zelfir is going to take up one side and kind of put his back against the wall and keep an eye on the way that the party came from. As the party addresses the corpse.
Hello, corpse.
All right.
Are we talking to it? How are we going now?
We're
gotta-
getting this thing up.
Bring it back first. While that's being prepared, I'm gonna put out 3 like little emitter devices around the base of the corpse
Cool. Okay.
in preparation for a spell that I may or may not cast.
Okay.
Spell.
Who's supposed to be bringing the thing back?
All right. Well, I mean, we could play rock paper scissors, I guess.
I mean, I can animate dead.
No, that's not the one we want. We want.
Oh, but then it'll listen.
Yeah, but we want it to talk.
Well, why would you want that?
Where are the answers, though?
Yeah, I guess. I could. Yeah, no. I could. So, I could summon a celestial, and I could tell it to say Beepus, and then I could have it cast Wish.
That seems like a lot of effort. Wait,
It is. It's very difficult.
so what you're saying is you can't do a revivify.
Well, we've been talking for at least a minute.
Also,
yeah, you're
also as a mechanical aside, Wish is unknown to the party and the people as a whole right now.
We are only level speed. Well, I guess level 7. If anyone has a full caster, I guess.
I forgot. Sia has revivified, so she could do it.
Yeah, I mean,
we've
Jean
been
has it
talking
too,
for over
but-
a minute.
Yeah, I forgot that there was. I thought it was 10 minutes on the revivify.
Anyone know speak with dead?
Nope.
Son of a bitch.
I might be able to speak with the dead,
You are very helpful.
and yet
Goodness.
the tone is still so condescending.
I did not. Okay. Now it is.
He's going to step down and pull out some incense and take the stick, crush it, and kind of make a few arcane lines. And
You're doing.
you
he's
get
doing coke.
you get 5 questions, right?
5
Yeah.
questions.
He makes
I'll
5
collect my little
glyphs.
pylons since we're not bringing it back to life.
Okay.
I was gonna do a zone of truth.
Ooh. And he casts the spell, so he could dead. And the corpse looks up as the 5 runes burn.
They have to be yes or no questions, or are they just questions, period?
Questions.
He did not say that in an accent.
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah, it's because it was out of character.
But I was protecting you from theft.
Not like the D&D
Taco is
movie.
on it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's.
Is that a
good
question?
point.
Yes.
Yes.
We have 4 left? Yes.
Okay, so that makes 3, right?
Yes.
Why did you ask him a question?
I don't know. Anyway, yeah. All right. Let's switch to the mind connection until we get an actual question.
Zephyr patiently waits, starts looking a little
Says
confused
in
as
the-
no one talks, as everyone is conversing in their mind.
We got this.
Keeps one hand out while he continues watching the direction that the party came from.
I mean, I say we just start with where's the blood elemental?
Yeah.
That is a good statement to make.
That'll tell us. I mean, either he knows or he don't know. But if he knows, that's most of what we want right off the bat.
Ask him where the blood elemental is.
Sorry. I forgot it had to be me. Where is the blood elemental? Sorry. Where is the location of the blood elemental that you are hunting here? There is a dome to the south of here. It is below, underground.
Out of character, you said
Dome.
home?
Dome.
Dome.
Like a
Okay.
Oh, like a half sphere.
heard
Okay.
tome
I heard
as well.
home. I was like, a
I was
book?
like, it's in a book.
Okay.
Story character.
My ledger is written in ink. Oh, blood. Fuck, I messed it up. Anyway.
That's a grudging.
As he answers the one question, one of the 5 glyphs burns away.
I mean, we're gonna have him ask if he knows where they might have taken the cat's friend. I forgot his name. Couldn't remember Zephyr.
Zephyr.
I thought Zelfir was the one that was with us.
Yes,
Jameis
that
is
is
the
correct.
other one.
But he's looking for his body.
Jameis.
Jameis.
Thank you.
So we throw him a little bone, and he continues to want to work for us. You know what I mean?
It's collaborative. He's working with us.
Well, we're literally trying to have him work for us.
You threatened him with a leash and told him he was a stupid person. He's a little on the fence about you guys right now.
We said, hey, work for us, we'll give you a raise.
Yes.
And the leash.
Straight up what
Some
we
nice
said.
jewelry.
And I don't know, maybe we hit him with like medical benefits,
Dental?
like paid
Vision?
family leave.
Mm. Is that the question we're going with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is the backseat Jameis that you found? Jameis has been put to use. You will not find him in one piece. Zephyr kind of. You see that the loss has become real to him now, and he is kind of snarky tone definitely fades into more of a seriousness. Not quite mourning, not quite lost, just dour. He was given to the grafters.
Are we talking to a grafter?
No, we're talking to a Lurin.
A what?
a Lurin cultist
cultist.
vampire.
Right. Where did he say the blood elemental was?
South to a dome.
Underneath
If-
the underground.
If you... Okay, so if like a vampire dies,
I was wondering about this as well, and I've chosen
and then you like
not to say anything about it.
stab yourself on his teeth,
Ah,
you like become a vampire? Like a venom thing?
I think traditionally there's like an intention, right?
yeah,
Where
there's like
you-
a curse.
like the
involved.
difference
Well,
between
I intended.
you gotta like get bitten and then bite them back, right? To become, otherwise you're a thrall or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of
If it's-
weird stuff going on with vampires.
I don't know what the mechanics are in D&D.
Offbeat human resource book.
There aren't really great mechanics for vampirism. It is technically qualified as a disease, something that they can give you. However, we are all we all have the ability to remove diseases via lay on hands and other such resources.
Yeah, I get
But vampirism does not give a player character any necessary benefits.
Dumb.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, well,
I just want my skin to sparkle in the sunlight.
this is the skin of a
skin
killer.
monster.
As if you could outrun me.
The best scene? Are we talking about the best scene in the show?
The
Yeah.
best scene is the baseball scene.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Pretty
Correct.
good, yeah. It's pretty good.
Uh,
Anyway,
Did you know that it's canon that if you like touch their skin is like hard, like porcelain? So
Like
if you like
granite,
lick
yeah.
them, they make China sounds.
ding, ding, ding.
So not only, never mind. Not only do they sparkle, but they tinkle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long pause. Multiple. Yeah.
But not the traditional tinkle because they don't have bowel movements.
hmm
Wow, that is what world building.
Unless, of course,
Deep
their
lore.
innards are warmed by the sea, in which case such things can get moving again. This is
They need a
in-hand-
warm water cup trick in order to
They
make it
need
work.
if you dunk effectively if a vampire wants a baby, they just need to dunk their gonads in some really warm water, and then they can get it moving again.
Funnily enough, if you are a human with gonads, you can do the exact same thing to have the opposite effect, where you just like nuke your balls for 20 minutes and then you're good for like an hour.
So back to D&D. What
anyway.
fun things do you have for us?
Have you guys seen the
Three questions
ultrasonic
remaining
balls?
here.
have you seen the ultrasonic contraceptive, the like ball jacuzzi?
I have seen it. It
it
didn't
real?
make it out of testing because it was
Mhm.
it wasn't effective. Enough people. Some people are too fertile. The best way to put it.
So anyway,
What do you say we
used
start
to
asking
say-
about luring the cult's goals as a whole?
Can you guys?
You guys remember when we weren't allowed to cuss?
Since we just asked the corp about the ball jacuzzi, and he's like, "What?" and then
the
dies.
before time, the long ago.
So you walk into a banquet hall.
You get both extremes in this episode.
Yeah.
What's the cult trying to do here? Let's ask that question.
What's the color of my underwear?
Zelfir repeats the question. Track down the blood elemental and bring it to the door. Secondary objective. Feed the grafters. Lunar coral. And that is our
So
third
is there an
question.
ocean on the moon?
I have
Did you
no
just say
idea.
coral?
He said Carl.
Like from
Carl.
like from the penny novel, the dime novel?
The Walking Dead. Friggin' there is no oceans on the moon.
This
Last
is
I
true.
checked. I call my bestie on my
Ashna.
staff,
Okay.
Scythe.
Yes, love.
You need to stop this.
I'm sorry. Is the familiar?
Or is there
term
an
too
ocean
much?
on the moon?
Huh? No, there's no ocean on the moon.
Is-
That's absurd.
All right. Is the moon made of coral?
Can't attest for the old moon, but I wouldn't think so.
What about the new moon?
It's certainly not.
You sure?
The stone you tread upon now is the remnants of the old moon.
All right. Well, then, what the hell are you here for? I have all the answers I need. I'm standing on the answers. Goodbye.
Ta-ta.
The lady who lives in my staff needs to stop horny posting on me and calling me love and shit every time I pick up the phone.
I don't know that that's what she's trying to do, Stars.
Well, did you hear her?
No.
Okay, Gene. When she calls you, you call her next time. And you see how you like it, you being strong man.
Man, you ain't never been to a business where there were women that served you food? Old ladies, mostly?
No,
They all use that kind of language.
I call her again. No, hold on. I hand it to Gene.
What?
Yeah,
What it-
yeah,
I'm not attuned to this
the
scythe. I don't know
scythe.
what you want me to do with
We
this.
have time. Call her.
We do not have time.
God damn, I take it back. I call her.
Yes, Star?
That was so much more enjoyable. Thank you. How old are you?
Oh, God.
Are you what would be
You
considered
don't.
elderly?
You also
I am-
don't ask that
Ask that.
question.
I am
Gene, we are
approximately-
from the moon. The same thingies don't apply up there.
It's just
I
not
dance
polite.
naked with
I
Dodger.
am quite young for my folk. I am maybe 400 years old.
See, you got a lot of life left in you. I knew it. See, this Gene guy down here says you're old.
The handsome one.
See, I told him he should call you.
It's the brooding for me.
I am uncomfortable again. Goodbye. Gene, listen, Gene, come here real close.
What?
You big, strong, mysterious man.
I don't know what mystery there
Gene,
is
listen
left,
to me.
honestly.
Hey, you knew my dad, and I don't know you, and you don't know me, but you knew my dad, so that means you're legally obligated to trust me, or I take Yester's left testicle. You should call her the next time we call.
Obligated to trust. I don't.
In this one exact moment, you should trust that you should call her next time.
For the
Well-
sake of Yester's testes.
I'm fine with it, but I don't.
His bits and bobs.
I don't know that I have any. If this were a game, attunement slots left to.
I'm
Get used to holding that size.
Listen, if this was a game and there was a god, I was sure for the sake of comedy that God would would let me spot you for
You
5
were
minutes.
able to commune through the scythe before you attuned to it.
I've also had conversations with Eshna before.
God
Oh, yeah.
has spoken.
So,
Well, whatever. I don't care. What?
Well, I gotta look at these
I don't
rocks. Hold
speak
on. I start
blue,
grabbing
but
rocks.
other than
You
that,
start grabbing
whatever.
rocks.
I can ask questions.
These
Gene, you're gonna she's gonna ask. You're gonna give more than answers. Picking up, I have 6 rocks in my hand of assorted sizes.
you go to remove a rock from some of this lunar rock, and it does not come off the wall. As stated earlier, whilst this is clearly a ruin and that it was a city and now it's very much not, none of the buildings have decayed at all.
Is anyone here from the ocean? Or the beach?
I spent some time in the waters.
You are the most useful person we have ever found.
You frighten me.
You should.
I've also only ever found 2 people with this group. So small sample size.
Okay.
Yeah. But when I said that, I was speaking from the heart of someone who had been here for, the whole time.
It was
Anyways.
heartfelt. So what
Is
about
this
the ocean?
Anyways, is this Coral? If you had to name this rock, would you name it Coral?
Sia also look at it because she grew up.
Are you gonna give him advantage because he needs it?
See, I
Yeah.
asked you and you didn't answer.
She did not want to respond.
So
but
you'll
she's not
help
responding
the
to stuff.
NPC,
Yes.
but not your fellow
Yes.
player.
I'm not sure that Stahl ever put his clothes back on.
He's still just
Not looking
I'm
at
barrel
me.
chested and
I've
bright
no shirt on and my left shoe is half untied.
red curly
Okay.
chest hair.
Why is it curly?
Wait, I'm a dwarf. I look at it. I go rock ?
Is rock coral, not rock.
Yeah. Okay. I look at the shit. Is rock? I dwarf.
Dwarf look at rock is rock.
Is rock. I
This one
hand the
has so much
staff to
Quality
Gene.
campaign right here. Yes,
You said, thank God you said chest hair. You reminded me.
I spent maybe a year in the service of a captain on there, and he starts going on about he's just kind of word vomiting because he's trying to help, but he doesn't understand the assignment.
You, Mr. NPC, whose name I can't remember, but I know it starts with a Z. What?
Zelfir.
That one. Listen, you hear how I talk? I can't say that.
Zelfir is how you would pronounce it.
That is strange. Anyways, I appreciate the effort. I have just remembered that I am a dwarf, and
I
thus,
cannot believe I've thrown in my hat with this lot. I am going to die.
most likely, but we all do eventually. It's just like, it just kind of happens. But then you wake up later. It's really not that big of a deal, trust me. Yeah, you die, you come back somewhere else, different but smaller. It ain't that big. It's nothing but a peanut. It's like vacation.
Thought it was a donut.
Well, yeah, but like you go from sprinkle to sprinkle. Again, this is why I didn't really give a shit when I destroyed the town with the earthquake, but no. Anyways.
Well,
We have the most somber music playing during all of this.
Anyways, that's a rock. It's not coral. What the fuck are they talking about?
Did you ask that out loud?
I mean, I didn't cast the spell. Is it for everybody or just?
Yeah, it's rough. If you address the corpse of the question, I'm not gonna like bust your balls over it. Not your bits and bobs.
Look at everyone to be like, should I address the corpse with or is there more important stuff?
I mean, we could spend a question on what is moon coral, but we didn't really get the ultimate goal of the cult. Yeah, they want to get the flayed man out, but why?
That's probably more important.
Other than that, I mean, that's their... Might as well,
Okay.
we have a floating question.
All right. Dead man. Why?
Or just what is moon coral and why is it important?
There's two questions.
Why do you want to give them the moon coral? Dances. Rephrase it.
Okay. The question is given. We need the grafters to become dependent upon us so we can dictate their actions. The coral will give them powers much akin to the ones they are already familiar with.
It's fucking moon rocks. It's crack. It's moon rocks. It's drugs.
Well,
God.
I mean, I can't say I'm surprised.
It's freaking slang. Anyways, so what was the other why?
The other one
Why?
was why answer to the flayed man, I think.
Why did they want to free the flayed man?
These are good questions.
I think that's our last question, if we want to say that that'll be our last question. Officially?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I vote
somebody
yes.
else has a
Speak now if you have any other things you would like to put on the table. Okay. We were the flayed man's jailers. We were driven into the mirror dimension long ago, and we made it ours. It is no longer ours. It is his, and we are his subjects. He freed us, and we will return the favor.
The politics of that makes no goddamn sense.
Well, they're a cult.
That is very real.
They fucked
Well-
up and they're making it our problem. Great.
Yep. We put him in there. We made it nice. He took it over, and then he released us. So we
Freed them.
Yeah,
Freed them from the mirror dimension.
yeah, but like
now I just
here's how Taco Brain heard it.
Mhm.
I built a house.
Mm-mm.
I put a guy in it. I moved in. I made it homely. He said, "Get out." I left and I was like, "My savior."
So I'll clarify. I'll be a little vague, but I'll clarify. They, Lurin, responsible for bringing down the OG moon. They were later defeated and put into the mirror dimension. They then became the they ruled the mirror dimension, and then Flayed Man showed up. Time passed. Flayed Man now runs the mirror dimension and managed to release them from said mirror dimension, and they are trying to get him into this realm now. So they answered him due to something, but he did free them from that mirror dimension prison. But was not able to free himself. What you got there?
Stabs you.
Oh.
It's a little guy.
And with that, the corpse deanimates, and the last glyph of incense burns out. We've got a direction.
Have a head in salts.
The dome.
Let us make haste. And that's where we're gonna call it for tonight.
Woo-hoo.
Chat, thank you so much for being here. Don't go anywhere just yet. We're gonna do a raid. Helps us out a lot. For now, that was intense. That was a lot. That was a lot of fun. I'm really excited to go back and watch that confrontation between Yester and Augustus. Oh man, the drama. It was intense. Good job, Offbeat. That was well done.
Thanks.
Good fight, everybody. Everyone did really good. That was a lot of fun. Goodness gracious. I'm SirFeffers, the Humble Dungeon Master at the Long Shot Table. We got 3 weekly streamed campaigns. You can find them on the YouTube. Don't forget to hop into the Discord and join us for bingo. Did anyone get bingo? I need to know if anyone got bingo. This is like paramount. I actually look forward to these now. At the end, people tend to post them in the Discord and I get all excited. Memes are also to be found there. I think that's it for now. Let me throw it over to CritFailJake.
Hello. CritFailJake. I play Dodger. He got to kill some angels, so that was fun for him. He didn't get to slap anybody, so that was not so much fun for him.
There's still time. Slap somebody.
Maybe we'll see. It's gotta feel right. I feel like he had a pretty big brain moment with the ghillie suit and bringing down Sia, so we didn't get fried to death.
I agree.
Yeah, so he's just chilling and hanging around and doing stuff. And that's his whole thing. Offbeat.
What up? My name is Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me on YouTube and TikTok under those exact same names. Boy, howdy. Yester is upset that this little meeting with his dad did not go as planned. It seems like he feels like, oh, look at my dad abandoning me again because times got tough. And he gave up, as per the usual. So he's feeling very much disenfranchised, I guess is the word by that. But there's always time. There's always time for things to be better. And he's hoping they will get better.
Yeah.
But there's also time for things to get worse. So we'll see what happens. Passing it to... Who hasn't gone? My brain farted.
Everybody but Jake.
Alright. Taco.
Greetings. I play Staw. I've adopted Yester as my brother, and I've hit his dad because my dad's better, and my dad would beat up his dad.
Maybe.
Yes. See ya.
Yeah. Very, very sparky. This evening,
Yo.
Didn't like that. Didn't like that she was not in control of it. Hopefully we figure that out. Yeah. Jean.
God, that yeah. Gene is like, there was a bit where they were like, hey, we could just use Gene's leverage to like make a case on this lady by just a witness, and I was just like, I don't know that Gene has Lord Marshal, sure, but I don't know if he could just be like, hey, arrest that guy. We didn't stay around to like make that formality, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Also, Augustus was originally going to be given the Lord Marshal title.
Yeah.
And there was a moment where he learned that you were the new Lord Marshal, and he went, and like there was a whole moment there where he processed that information. It wasn't negative or positive necessarily. It was just
sure. Yeah, we have yet to see if it's a positive or a negative in general. But I mean, the lineup is pretty good, you know. Go back, actually have the secret police this time around. So yeah, that's all I got.
All right. See you. Have you gone, Luna?
Yep.
Okay.
I was laced.
Everyone pile in. We're gonna kick it with Vex Wild. Have a phenomenal rest of your evening, my friends. I will see you on Saturday for Bayonet.
Hell yeah.